Do I think he's, I mean, I do agree with Cal that, like, I don't think he's going to add so much in terms of, the all around play, but I do expect him to rack up goals against the smaller teams, which Manchester United tend to do really well against them. And I expect those chances that maybe other players were missing for him to put those away. I can't really see that I don't know if I see top goal scorer. Like, I don't think you can say that definitively when Lukaku's going to be the main guy for Chelsea.
League's top goal scorer as an example. I want to throw this out to the panel here tonight and, of course, the audience. How well do you think Cristiano Ronaldo is going to do? A lot of United fans were calling him washed. A lot of I don't know who they are, but one Man United fan sat on a stream on Thursday night before he signed for Man United and said they glad he'd get Man City and not Manchester United. I have no idea what pleb of a Man United fan said he didn't want Cristiano Ronaldo back. But how good is he going to be? I want to go to Cal first on this. How good is Ronaldo going to be, in your opinion, back in the Prem?
I think it's clear to establish that if anyone expects to be the same Ronaldo that left Man United, they're going to be massively shocked. It's a different player, but he is way more devastating, in my opinion, than he was when you sold him to Real Madrid all those years ago. In terms of his overall play, I don't think he'll contribute much to Manchester United. But if you need someone who's going to get on the end and you need someone who's going to smash goals in, he's obviously your guy. I don't think he'll have a great season in terms of overall play, but I think he'll have a good goal scoring season. I expect him to be up there with the chances you create as well. I'm interested to see how the dynamic works with him and Bruno, because obviously Bruno, even though he starts in midfield, he often is one of your most advanced players. So I want to see how they adapt with spacing between those two and how they set up tactically, but that's something for Ollie to sort out. But it's better to have those problems than to not have those problems. So I think he'll do well.
How about yourself, Jess? I mean, are you excited about seeing him join, or would you not call it excitement? Like, how do you feel about it?
I mean, am I excited? Yes and no. I mean, Ronaldo's a very fun player to watch. I think he's really effective, but I mean, for Man United, probably not. I'm an Arsenal fan, so for me, it's not going to be that fun to watch. Do I think I do agree with Cal that, like, I don't think he's going to add so much in terms of, the all-around play, but I do expect him to rack up goals against the smaller teams, which Manchester United tend to do really well against them, and I expect those chances that maybe other players were missing for him to put those away. I can't really see that I don't know if I see top goal scorer. Like, I don't think you can say that definitively when Lukaku's going to be the main guy for Chelsea and Mo Salah is just still devastating the way that he plays. So definitely up there. Will be exciting to watch him play, but a little bit on the other side, it's like, for Manchester United. But we'll definitely see. I still think Kane will be up there as well. So top goal scorer, it's still up in the air for me.
KJ, I mean, he's not going to play well. He's only going to score a few goals, but he won't be the top goal scorer. This is the man that outscored Lukaku last year, as an example. The bookies right now have him as favorite. They have him as favorite at 6-1 on to win the PFA Player of the Year, as we can see here below us, courtesy of Bet Victor. How do you think Ronaldo is going to do this season?
I cannot believe what I'm hearing. He's not going to be involved in build-up play. He's not going to contribute much to our overall play. Do you guys watch Ronaldo? Ronaldo is so underrated when it comes to actually build-up play and playing players in and actually overall team play. You are talking about one of the greatest footballers to ever play the game. You don't just get that by scoring goals. You get that for your overall contribution. And Ronaldo, he's criminally underrated for creativity. I've seen him create chances for Portugal, Real Madrid, and Juve, but he doesn't get highlighted because he's not scoring the goals. He's not saying Sue. So when people are saying he's not going to be involved in the build-up play, he is. What Man United are missing is a striker that can do that. Martial, 2 seasons ago, was linking up play, nice, holding the play, good. But he's dropped off now. Cavani's game is more about his movement and getting in behind. We need that striker who can come in and play football, and that's what Ronaldo can do. He can actually play football. Bruno Fernandes likes to run off the strikers. He is more of a shadow striker than your traditional number 10. We're going to need someone like Ronaldo with the intelligence to play him in. And we know we're going to get goals. Goals is not out of the question. He should be up there at least top 2, top 3 strikers in the league this year. Guaranteed. I think Ronaldo do a very fine, and I think people will be surprised by how well he actually knows how to link up play and actually bring others into play, because you don't get to where he is by just being a box-to-box poacher. If I just wanted someone who can't link up play, man might as well bear Lukaku, bro. You know what I mean? Because that's one of his weak points. So, honestly,
what?
No, I'm not having this. No,
What?
I'm not having this. No, I'm not having this. No. Ronaldo will do well. Ronaldo is going to be perfectly fine.
What?
I don't think anybody said he wasn't going to do well. I don't think.
Nah, but you guys are making him sound like he's doing. Oh, he's not going to be part of build-up play. He's not going to be doing. Bruv, he is a talented, world-class, universal class, technical footballer. He will. Yeah, but he will in the.
But KJ, that's not his game anymore. That's not his game anymore.
Yeah, but am I saying he's going to be sprinting down the line and doing stepovers? No, all I'm saying is he's going to be putting balls through. He's going to be linking up plays. He's going to be building up. You're making it sound like all he's going to do is stay in.
When was the last time he did that?
And that was it.
When was the last time he did that?
Just watch him play football, and you can see that he does that.
Oh,
he doesn't. He doesn't. Not on a regular basis.
No. But we clearly don't watch him play regularly. To make it out like he can't do these or he won't do these things. Yes, he'll do these things. Look at him at the Euros. He was out wide. He was trying to link up play. He was trying to make things happen. He wasn't just in the box just standing there like, what you guys doing?
No, just because you're outside, but just because you're out on the wing, it doesn't necessarily mean you're doing link up play. You might just be out there to occupy a space and then you might run into the center. We can't sit here and say that he plays 1-2s around the corners and he's bringing others into play and he's playing hold up play and things like that. He doesn't. He's a devastating footballer who tends to get on the end of moves. There's nothing wrong with that in my opinion.
Callum, and I agree to an extent. I agree with both arguments, and I think people saying that he can't link up play or he won't link up play as well as you think. No, he will, and I think he's better than all the strikers that Man United currently have at linking up play, which will help them in their attack and obviously help them become a much more fluid team. But all you have to remember, Ronaldo right now is a finisher. He finishes chances, and that's what's going to be required of this United team to create chances for him. But I mean, let's not compare Ronaldo to Lukaku in terms of link up play, because Lukaku's weakness isn't his link up play. He's actually very good at linking up the play and sticking everything together. Obviously, the best example you could use is literally that Inter Milan team he played with. Conte literally used him as a hub, hence why he got 11 assists in the league last year, as accompanied with his 20-something goals. So let's not say Lukaku or use Ronaldo to beat the stick of Lukaku. No, it's not. I would even make the argument that Lukaku might hold up play and link it up better than Ronaldo. However, Ronaldo is the better player, the better striker by far. That's not even an argument. And Ronaldo will do well for Man United. Anyone who thinks he won't do well is deluded. Just as I said yesterday on the stream that we had where Ty was saying a good season for Ronaldo is 15 to 17 goals. That's BS. Yeah, that's utter BS. He has to get 25 plus. So let's not compare them. Ronaldo will do his thing. He is the main man. He's come into the league. And I think he will outscore all the guys that are on this list. Salah because of African Cup of Nations. Kane, I just think Ronaldo will outscore Kane because Ronaldo is Ronaldo. And I think Ronaldo will outscore Lukaku because I think Man United will score the most goals this season in the league.
Do you know what's interesting? Me sitting there listening to this and look, I think he's going to be, if he stays, all these arguments, if someone stays fit, if he stays fit, he's going to be the top goal scorer in the league, in my opinion. He's the greatest goal scorer that we've ever seen. Across all competitions, internationally, Europe, domestically, in multiple leagues that he's played in, nobody's done what Cristiano Ronaldo has done. He holds the records, closely followed, of course, by Lionel Messi. But he's the greatest, and if he isn't the greatest, he's the second best. So to think he's not going to outscore these individuals, I think is an absolute madness. What I do think with Cristiano Ronaldo, it isn't just now that he's a 36-year-old goal scorer. I've seen people try to limit his career to what he's been in the last 3 seasons. People talk about him never having flair, skill, good dribbling ability, good passing ability, being able to be a good creator. it's honestly, the way Cristiano Ronaldo is spoken about by some sections of football fans, it's the most baffling opinion that I've ever seen in my life in relation to a football player. He will, as KJ said, in my opinion, shock people this season. He will shock people with how good a football player he still is. And some of that is going to be finishing. Some of that is going to be his runs. Some of that is going to be his intelligence. But he will still feed balls through into his teammates. He'll still create link-up play. He'll still twine people up. And we don't use that word anymore. Like the younger generation don't use the word twine up. Older man's
I
not.
hope that gets clipped. I hope that gets clipped.
Twine people up. He's going to twine people up this year. He's going to put some people on their backsides. He is going to dribble past some people. Not the best left back in the league. Well, he's not up against the best left back in the league because he's not going to play against Shaw. He's not up against the best right back in the league. He's not playing against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But he will, if he goes up against Trent Alexander-Arnold, he will bury him. He will still bury Trent Alexander-Arnold now. I'm not going to mention Reece James. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to mention Arsenal's new left back or centre back. We don't know what he is yet.
It's clear what he is.
But it's more of a knock at Sky. But for me, Ronaldo, without a doubt, will be the top goal scorer. So what I'm going to do is put my money where my mouth is tonight. And I'm going to look at this here. And I'm considering what I'm going to put it on. And I was going to bet for him to outscore Kane or outscore Salah or outscore Lukaku. But I'm just going to go with him being the top goal scorer first of all. And that's going to be my first selection. And I'm going to stick a £5 bet right now.
No, that's Man United.
Hang
That's
on.
Man United.
Sorry. Where is it on here? To be the Premier League top goal scorer, it's 5-1. That's actually better because the odds are better, right? So I'm going to do that. £5. I'm putting on that.
Up that, Terry. Now up that. It's running, bro. Up that.
All right, I'm not paying. No, I will. I'll get a £10 that I'm going to bet right now. If you want to back the same bet as me, sign up now and sort out your Bet Victor account. If you bet £5, you get a £30 free bet. Go to their offers page and get that done. And I'm placing it now. I'm placing the bet, but I'm gonna hedge it a little bit as well here. I'm gonna hedge this bet a little bit and continue. I'm also gonna bet for him to outscore Lukaku this season as well. I'm gonna put a £5 bet on Ronaldo to outscore Lukaku. I've put that on. That bet is now placed as well. Done, dusted, finished. I want to go to the audience because there was a lot of super chats that came in, and I want to go through these. Jester said, Terry, will Ronaldo take over penalties from Penandes? If he does, will the latter be seen as having a bad season? Let me just address this utter nonsense as well. One, if they're both Penandes and Ronaldo and they're only about penalties, then why are we being considered as title favourites if they're really bad football players, right? That's first and foremost. Secondly, in the time period that Bruno Fernandes has been at Man United, if you remember